5 Maple. You are going to be in Y6 Beech in September with me, Mrs. James, and also Mrs. Bass. And I'm going to be teaching you on a Monday, Tuesday and a Wednesday afternoon. I thought I'd do this video to just introduce myself to you, and I've also got some questions from Year 5 that you would like me to answer. So I'm going to have a go at doing that. I'm also going to be setting you a task for you to do. I'll talk a little bit more about that later on. So a little bit of information about me. I've been teaching at Parkdale since September 2009, so for quite a while now. I started off teaching in Year 5. I was in 5 Oak and I taught Year 5 for 3 years, and then I moved to Year 6. I spent 1 year in 6 Cedar a couple of years ago, and all the other years I have been in Y6 Beech. I live in the local area, so you might see me out and about, and if you do, give me a wave, shout hello. It's always lovely to see Parkdale students when I'm out. And I live with my husband and our little girl. Her name is Neve and she is 3.5. So I have now got some questions that you would like me to answer. So let's have a look. The first one, what do you like to do in your spare time? Well, when I'm not at work and at the weekends, I like to spend my time with my family. We're quite an active family. We like to go out. We like to do lots of walking. We like to go to Planet Bounce. We also like to go ice skating. We've taken Neve to Clip and Climb. We often go to the park. We do lots of things together as a family. And when I'm not with my family and I've got some spare time to myself, I like to read and I also like to run. And over the course of lockdown, I've been reading a lot more. I've made it a bit of a mission to try and read as many books as I can, and I've really been enjoying books that are aimed for 10 and 11-year-olds, and I've got them here. One of my favourite books I've read during lockdown is this book, Time Travelling with a Hamster, which I know is Year 5's class book at the moment, and I read this at the beginning of lockdown and absolutely loved it. It's a bit of a tearjerker. I did cry at the end, but I would highly recommend that. I know you're reading that at the moment. Here's another book that I would recommend to Year 5 and Year 6, and this is Wonder. Again, another fantastic book. It is also a film, and the film's brilliant. So if you haven't read that, I'd definitely recommend that to you. And the third book that I have read during lockdown is this book, The Boy at the Back of the Class. And again, I also love this one. So I've got 3 really good books there that I've read over lockdown, 2 of which if you haven't read them, make sure you do read them. So in my spare time, yes, I like to run. I like to go on bike rides. I like to read and spend time with my family. So that kind of links to what's your favourite hobby, which was which was another question that somebody's asked. I would say running, bike riding, and reading are my favourite hobbies. Where do I like to go to relax? Well, if it's sunny, I like to go into my garden, read my book. Yeah, if it's not sunny, I just tend to go to my bedroom where it's nice and quiet, and again, read in my bedroom. If I get a chance to, I love to go on a spa day, but that's not very often, unfortunately. Let's have a look at another question. This one. What was your most scariest experience? So I had a real think about this, and I would say I've got 2 really scary experiences. The first one was on a ride at the top of a tower called the Stratosphere in Las Vegas in America. And it's a ride that's shaped a little bit like a claw, and it takes you over the top of the tower and over the side, and it's 1,000 feet above Vegas, and it opens up and it spins round really quickly, and you're sort of tilted looking down, and there's nothing underneath you except for the ground. And I remember going on that ride, I was absolutely petrified. I clung to the harness, closed my eyes, and just wanted it to be over. And I normally really like rides, but that one was the scariest ride that I've ever been on. And the second terrifying experience was when I went to Blizzard Beach in Florida, and I went on one of the water rides. Can't quite remember what it's called, but it's one of the ones that's just a vertical drop. And I didn't really want to go on it, but Mr. James persuaded me that it would be great fun, and we queued in a very long queue. As it got higher and higher, I saw people turning around and coming down because they didn't want to go on it. And as people were turning around and coming down the stairs, they got a lot of boos from the people queuing, and I got to the top and thought I daren't turn around because I know I'm going to get booed, so I had no choice but to go on it. But it is a huge vertical water slide drop, and I was so scared, and I didn't go on it again. And I don't think if I ever went back to Florida I would ever go on that water slide again. So they're my two terrifying experiences. And one of the other questions I've got here is, have you got a pet? And yes, I have a pet. I'm going to see if she'll come and say hello to you now. She might do, she might not do. I've got a dog biscuit, so you will now know I've got a dog. Let's see if she's here. Millie, do you want to come and say hello? Come on, just come up. Oh, there she is, This is Millie. There she is, have a biscuit. She is a 9-year-old Labrador. We've had her since she was a puppy. And she's very much part of our family. So when we like to go on walks, Millie comes with us, and when we go on our holidays in the UK, she also comes with us. Yeah, she's lovely, although a little bit mischievous. She likes to run away when we go out on walks, scavenging for food. So we tend to keep her on a lead now, and also she's getting a little bit old. She's 9 now, so we like to make sure she stays safe and stays with us. I'll do one more. I think I've got time for one more question. What's the most fun thing you have done in your class? I'd say that the highlight and the most fun that we have in Year 6 is going on the residential. We do lots and lots of different activities, so that's always the highlight of my year and when we have the most fun. So hopefully you've found out a little bit about me, and now I'm going to set you your task. What we would like you to do is a little bit similar to what I've done, and we'd like you to produce a video if you're confident with videoing yourself, or if you're not confident with videoing yourself, like a keynote presentation or another type of presentation using your iPad, all about yourself. We would like to find out about you. And some of the things that we would like you to include are, what's your favourite subject? We'd like you to tell us a little bit about your family, your siblings, and also who your friends are. We would like to find out what your hobbies are. What do you like to do outside of school? We would also like to find out about what it is that you're most looking forward to in Year 6. And also what you're a little bit apprehensive about. What kind of it makes you feel a little bit nervous about moving into Year 6, into your final year of primary school. And we'd also like to find out if you have any pets, and what is your ambition? What would you like to do when you are older? I've always wanted to be a teacher. When I was at primary school, my Year 5 teacher inspired me to make me want to be a teacher. So what would you like to do? Please let us know. We would like you to do these presentations, please, by a week tomorrow. So it would be next Thursday. And if you can upload that to Showbie, we'll create an area for you to put that on. That would be fantastic. We can't wait to hear all about you before we see you in our class in September. So what I'm going to do now is just include a few photographs of me and my family, and I'm also going to put a photograph of that really scary ride on top of the stratosphere, so you can see just what it was like. And it was the photos that I took when I was at the top of that tower. So I'm going to finish now, and I'd just like to finish by saying that I'm really looking forward to having you in my class in September. Have a lovely summer holiday, and we shall see you soon. Okay, take care. Thanks very much. Bye-bye. Hello, it's me again. Sorry, I've just realised that when you watch this video, it won't be a week tomorrow that you need to submit the video of yourselves by, because you'll be watching it on a different day to the day that I'm recording it on. So we would like the deadline of your videos to be Thursday the 16th of July, please. That's Thursday the 16th of July. Okay, thank you. Bye.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenal.